waste your return, except we already did that, so yeah. Oh yeah, we already have the best axe for Leon. I think the Jade Passage is down here? Is it in here? No. You know what let me go to a world map. I think maybe I added a new thing on the map. No, I didn't. Unless I'm just mistaken. Actually, I kind of forgot where the Jade Passage is. I'm honestly stupid. In case you want to buy magic, the magic shop's still there. But now, the Jade Passage appears with the coming of the devils. Oh, well that didn't help. You didn't tell me what it was. We never imagined the magic of the Emperor could be so great. The rebirth of the Wyverns is at hand. Return to the castle and use the royal mirror to call forth the Wyvern. Some of these are out of date. Like, see, that's out of date as well. He's basically just saying Minimu died. Wait, let me go down there. Okay. Honestly, is this the Jade Passage? Because this was just a... I don't really understand the point of this place, because there's nothing in it. Alright, time to not waste any time. I don't want to waste time, so I'm gonna go back onto the Googles. But, yeah, this is the end of the game. I was lying when I said that I knew where to go, I guess. Okay, so it's to the east of Mysteria. I suppose you were supposed to talk to everyone, but I got ahead of myself. There isn't a lake to the east of Mysteria, what are you on about? Oh, there it is. Well, save it whenever you want to save it, since you can save it anywhere, but I'm gonna save it in here. Alright, here we go. I remember having trouble getting through this place, just due to the amount of enemies you have to fight. Great Malboros. Now, of course, Leon starts with not as good stats, so grind him up if you want to, or just take him with you like I am. And he'll get decent stats while you go through. Your other three characters are just going to carry him through. This is one of the problems with having the 4-character thing, the 4th character constantly changing, is by the time you get Leon, he's a little bit under-leveled. It's a little bit of a problem, but honestly I don't think it's too much of a problem, because your 3 characters you always use will be good enough. I just appreciate they tried something new with this game. It was a good idea to try something new. Something that's never been done before, and I don't think... Honestly, Final Fantasy 2 might not have pulled it off the best, but I don't think that it is 100% bad. Like, I think another game nowadays could probably pull something like this off. And I don't mean Skyrim, because obviously, like Elder Scrolls and stuff like that have already done this, but those are a different type of game. I mean, a turn-based game with this type of leveling system could be possible. They would just need to refine it a bit more. Or one, I would say, not have your 4th party member constantly switching out. And I also think that some of the enemies have too high defense. I think they need to lower the defense. I've never actually played that game, but I've heard of it. I don't really remember much about it. You get a lot of gil in here despite not being able to buy any more items. I'm not want to go in here. So I went down there anyway. I guess I was right. We already know this was a door that I don't want to go into now, considering the last door right next to it was the right one. It's not really hard to grind in this game, considering you could just fight any enemies and just hit yourself to level up stats, but I told myself I wouldn't do that on purpose, and I did it one time to show you that it was possible at the start of the game. So yeah. Trying to, again, like, not going to shit on anyone who actually uses those strats. I mean, they're in the game, use them if you want to. I just wanted to not, because I've done it the last 2 times. Keeping Leon on low HP to get more HP. I should probably use magic on him. Yeah, if you're planning on making Leon a mage, that's why you should probably save the foams. Personally, I don't really know if I want to make Leon a mage, but at this point, it's not really worth it. You should probably just keep him whatever he is. Just keep him attacking. Come on. Mega Parasite. I forgot Parasites even existed. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure. I think the way they say it is weird. I'm just going to assume it raises your attack. Just in general. But the way they word it is weird. Enhances effectiveness against various foes doesn't really help. So I'm just going to assume it means raises attack. Like Temper in Final Fantasy 1. I'll take agility increase. If I was low on mallets, I wouldn't be using them on him, but I've got 99, I think I'm fine. So far, we've not had to use too much resources, but maybe last time I was just under-leveled or didn't know what the hell I was doing. Because I remember having trouble here, getting through the whole dungeon to Pandemonium itself. But this time I'm not really having much of an issue. All this loot that I don't really need. Abyss Worm. I think you can use teleport to get out of this dungeon if you need an escape, so always make sure you have 1 MP just in case you get into trouble. Hi Basile, how you doing? We're in the last half hour of the stream, but we're also in the final dungeon. So, should be finishing this dungeon today. Let me go in this stupid room. Yeah, no, I shouldn't have. That's another thing, I'm sure everyone's said it, but the dungeon design in this game is kind of shite as well. With the doors specifically. You're fine, Basile. I mean, there's no obligation for you to come into the stream at any time. I get what you mean. You eat too much, you need that. If you're going off, then thank you for coming in and have a good nap. But if you were just saying that of fun, then yeah, I don't know. I should have used magic against this guy because I know it's good. Alright. I shouldn't need to extend the stream. Should be able to finish it in this half hour. But, you know, again, like I just said to Bastille, there's no obligation to stay or anything. You can go to sleep if you want, I mean. It is sleep after all. A highly precious commodity in this day and age where people can't sleep because they don't have eyes. What? This is what I mean by using up all the resources. Like, what the hell? It's fun though. I will say, the first 2 games, the first 3 games I'm not entirely invested in, so it's probably the easiest part to wane out, is the first 3 games. If you're not really ready for it. Cat claws. Now we find a blue dragon. That's a good game, by the way, you should play it. Welcome back, Jen. Oh yeah, that is when it sucks. That's why I got annoyed during one of the streams when I was aimlessly wandering around one of the bonus dungeons of Final Fantasy 1. Did you ever do the bonus dungeons of Final Fantasy 1 or 2? I don't blame you if you didn't. I just decided I want to add that extra challenge, or I guess it is a challenge, that extra challenge into the thing. Spice it up a little, because I've already played through all the games before, so I might as well. I don't blame you if you don't. The Final Fantasy 1 bonus dungeons are terrible. I wouldn't recommend ever doing them. Soul of Rebirth is decent, but it is a bit grindy. But it at least has a story to it, so I'll give it that. Yeah, you start off with Minwu and Scott. Damn, this guy is a stronger blue dragon than the other blue dragons that weren't blue, they were green and white. Yeah, Leon, you can live. As you can see, my spells didn't even get to level 9 out of 16. So it's kind of hard to level your spells up past a certain level in this game. And I have been using them decently enough. I don't really know why it has been like that, but whatever. I wanted to try the Iron Giant the last time I played Final Fantasy 3, but unfortunately on the DS version specifically, you pretty much need to have other people that play the game near you, or go back in time in real life to have it when Nintendo Wi-Fi was up. Otherwise it won't let you do the final boss, the super boss, Iron Giant. Now I will try it because I'm going to do it on Steam next time, or if I can get Steam working. I'm not sure if it will work. So that will be the first time I've ever seen Iron Giant. I mean, he is an Iron Giant, he's not exactly the most unique sounding monster, but still, if you use shields, there's a dragon shield for you. It sounds cool, I don't know if it is. What version of Final Fantasy 3 did you play? Oh, Steam, of course. I'm not that stupid, duh. Honestly, just don't play the NES version. If you're okay with old school, then I guess you could, but I recommend not playing the NES version of 3. I mean, it's an NES game. What do I need to say anymore? Okay, honestly, I'll tell you right now, I recommend not doing the NES of 2. If there's any game to not do the NES of, it's 2. Because I think that is a realm of tedious even I wouldn't enter. And I'm okay with grinding. But Final Fantasy 2 NES grind is just... oof. Final Fantasy 3 NES is the only NES game of any game ever that I've ever beaten. Perhaps the only 8-bit game I've ever beaten. And it was more like a necessity than rather than wanted to, but... or rather, it was the only way I could play Final Fantasy 3. It's kind of sad that it took them so long to get it over into this country, but oh well. What am I complaining about? I come from Europe, where the only Final Fantasy game we had until 7 was Mystic Quest. Yay! Glad that we had an amazing Final Fantasy to hold us over. While you guys got 1, 4, and 6. Which are, well, 4 and 6 specifically are amazing games in their own right. Compared to Mystic Quest, which is really low, really I don't know, it's uncomplicated, which is Or simple, I guess, would be the word. Uncomplicated would not be the word you would use in that situation. So while these Malboros do inflict some status effects, they're still nowhere near as bad as any of the others, especially 10s. 10s is the worst when you're not prepared for it. Especially in the Omega Ruins, because it gets a preemptive strike on you. So if you're not prepared for it or expecting it, then yeah. Also, for some reason, Leon was minied. For some reason, it damages you to walk through a waterfall. Excuse me, how does it damage you to walk through a waterfall, but some Chinese monks can sit under a waterfall and get blasted and turn into Waterman or something? I don't know why they do it. That's why they're so smart. The water hits their brain so much that it just absorbs it, so they get big brain. If that was racist, I'm sorry. Wasn't intended to be. In fact, I would say it was less of an insult because I was calling them smart. But then again, everyone's smarter than me. Except my cat. The cat's not smarter than me. She's stupid. Guy, please have your HP. I need you to get 4,000. There is no restore point. Like, this is it. This is the amount of resources you're getting for the end of the game. It's not as bad as Final Fantasy III's final dungeon. Did they? Oh, damn. I didn't know that. I guess it kind of makes sense, but I just never would have thought it would have happened. King Behemoth, what the hell? And he's still got amnesia. Oh, it doesn't really matter for him. Oh. It's kind of weird actually, because like you would think ninjutsu and shaman aren't exactly things that I would consider together. Then again, people or media in general have made ninjas to be completely not like an actual ninja would be. Ah, okay, that makes sense actually. Considering ninjas are all about hiding. Not just looking cool. Because I will admit, I do like a lot of the Japanese olden culture stuff. It's just a lot of modern stuff have kind of like fucked with it and made it seem a lot different than it actually was. And honestly, I find the real version of a ninja cooler than the ninja that is shown to everyone nowadays. Because they're actually stealthy and stuff and, you know, go through a lot of proper training. Samurais are pretty cool as well. Japan had a really weird history. For a small island like that, they had a real weird history. Haikus are those poem things, aren't they, with like the 7 lines or something like that? I remember reading about it or watching a YouTube video about it before. I got really into reading history when I when I was playing Civilization 5 for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it was kind of interesting. I mean, I've always thought it was interesting, but I never actively went out to look for it for a bit. For a King Behemoth, this guy is actually not as bad as I thought. You can never finish a game? Damn. I can understand why, they can be long. Me and Jen used to play it all the time, but then Jen got way too into it, man. Way too into it. I want to play it again now, though, actually. I was joking when I said she got way too into it, though, man. I was just saying, I probably got a bit bored of it for some reason. I think I just don't like how in multiplayer you can't see the diplomacy in multiplayer is not as good as in single player with the AIs, which is what I'm not a fan of, but I guess I kind of understand why they did it. Hey, except for one game, Jen. There's one game I don't get bored with before you do. It's called Final Fantasy 14. I think there's a different reason for that though. Another twist headband. Those things are really good if you're... Yeah, so did I. We played it for about the same time, really. I was joking. It's not that much of a problem. There, now 2 people can't get confused if a confuse happens. What's random? Mega Man Legends. Never played it. I think I have seen it before. I mean, it's not really that random if you miss a game. I miss a lot of games. Like for example, I miss when like Halo 3 and 4 were relevant, or Halo 3 and Reach were relevant, because I used to play those all the time with my friends. I miss playing Destiny, even though it's not that great a game, the first one. For the same reason. So yeah. No, that was Mega Man X. One of the Mega Man X games. I think it was like Mega Man X6 or something. Where Zero's like, what am I fighting for? I'm not gonna do it properly on stream because it's a bit loud, but yeah. Oh, these aren't vampire girls, these are vampire ladies. What do you mean strategize your markets? Is that your job? You do market thingies or something? I don't know. Better job than me. My job is looking for a job. Oh, you meant grocery buying. I guess that makes sense, yeah. I know, man. I mean, obviously top of the priority list is cider right off, so get that. Second is Iron Brew, which isn't in your country probably if you're in America. And then third is Snowball Cakes, and 4 is Frog Cakes, 5 is Mr. Blobby Cakes. Oh, I accidentally found a secret shop. You probably don't know what any of those are, these are just stupid food I like. So if you need extra spells, there you go, but chances of you actually needing them, not too high in my opinion. Now we got to choose one of these doors. Which door should I choose? 1, 2 or 3? You'll win a real car if you choose the right answer. And whoever see right in the message first is the one I will go into. Well, I'll wait a few seconds, but yeah. Will it be left? Or will it be right? Or will it be middle? Let me make sure. I'm gonna give ethers. Alright, I'll go left first because I like left. Never mind, the game wants me to fight salamanders. So the reason why you can get the angry emote is because they added a thing where you can add emotes to cheers. So like, Aluria's cheered 1000 bits, so he has that. So he could get that angry emote. That's the only reason I've put that there. When I do unlock the next emote, I'll put the emote in there. I'll probably put the sad one in there, or whatever one I haven't put in there. But for now, it's going to be in that menu. Personally, I don't want my emotes to be in the menus they are, because it encourages people to want to, or it makes people think I'm greedy because the price is too high. And I don't particularly like. That's why you put all your emotes in the top slot, or you can do it out of your channel once, but that's why I'm putting all my emotes in the top slot, because it's the cheapest subscribe option. But so more people would want to buy that one and not feel like that I'm a greedy, stingy asshole. Well, they would if I put if I put them in there. I don't know if everyone knows how the emotes work in Twitch. I don't think they do. I'll be honest, I didn't know. Also, these guys are kicking my ass. Either way, I'm okay with it right now. Doesn't really matter. Given how close we are to end the game and how I kinda don't think that we will beat the game in 15 minutes. We'll be really close, but I don't think we'll beat the game in 50 minutes. I will extend the stream a bit just to get it over with, but that's okay. And of course, Leon's gonna die. But who cares about Leon? I had to make the joke eventually. To anyone who's played Resident Evil 4, you probably get that reference. If you've not played Resident Evil 4, then I'll explain the joke. The girl that you always have to rescue in that game always screams, "Leon! Please help me!" Oh god, please get these things out of my face. I hate imps. I hate them. Okay, good. Good. I don't know if these ones confuse, but the ones in the Mage's Tower definitely do. So we figured out which door was the right one. Going into the two wrong ones. I think this might be the last room, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go, guys hit a 4000 HP. Those hit for so big numbers. That was a weird way of saying they hit hard. I really like Pandemonium's theme. I'm just sad I'm playing it on the Game Boy Advance because it's not going to sound as good. Oh, we found the right door, nice. I don't really care about the side stuff in this dungeon. In the next dungeon I know I will because there is bosses to fight, so I want to fight them. I do remember two, I'm pretty sure there's two bosses that aren't the final boss in the final part of the final dungeon. Yay, Leon's HP increase. Oh my god, this is such a long dungeon. This is only the first part. So far, this game's actually been faster than Final Fantasy 1, which is kind of surprising. You would think this one would be longer. No, it's faster. Actually, I take it back. No, it's been longer. Final Fantasy 1 took us 16 hours, including the bonus dungeons. We're at 13 hours, not including bonus dungeons. And not including times when we've died and had to reset. Chest. Of course, now with higher agility, we should have a higher chance of running away if we need to. Protect ring in case anyone needs it. There we go. Why did I even try? Why did I think I would be smart and predict the future? Maybe Firion and Maria can get to 4000 HP before the final boss. Maybe. I mean, Maria's only 500 away. I don't know why Maria has more HP than Firion. Kinda weird. But I ain't complaining. Maria's HP increased. Guess she has even more now. Worm of the Abyss. We do have ethers and cures to back up, so I think we don't have to make any return trips. I think we are good in this dungeon. Last time I had to make return trips, but last time I didn't have the blood sword as backup, which, reminding you, I won't be using it. Or I might, you know what I might do? I might make a save and put it at the final boss. I'll do the first fight without the blood sword, and then I'll do a fight it again at some point. I don't know if I'll do it on the stream, but I'll fight it again at some point to show you how overpowered the blood sword actually is on the final boss. Or you could just take my word for it, because it heals like as much damage as you do, and you do quite a lot of damage. And yeah, it was broken in this game. In any other Final Fantasy, it's not as that good, but this Final Fantasy is the only game where it's broken. Make sure you get it. Try it without the blood sword, beating the final boss without the blood sword. But if you've got it, I would recommend equipping it if you cannot beat the final boss without the blood sword, because then you will definitely win. And I wouldn't say you would feel bad about it, should feel bad about it, because I've done it. I'm sure everyone's done it. And if you were looking at another guide and you know where the other blood sword is, well then, good, then you have 2. Good luck dying with 2 blood swords. That's overkill. You would double your HP pretty much with 2 blood swords if that was possible, but it's not. Okay, here we go. That's the end of this part. Now the awesome music, which I have to give you trivia on. This is the Castle of Hell, Pandemonium. Oh my god, it sounds terrible on the Game Boy Advance. Sad. Go listen to it on the PSP version, you will not regret it. Now, I'll let you listen to it for a bit because I have to give a little bit of trivia on this one. It's a really short song though. Okay, that's pretty much it. So, if you do recognize that tune and you've played any of the PlayStation Final Fantasies, in Final Fantasy 9, there is the Pandemonium at the end of Disc 3, which you go into. And if you've heard that song in there, that song there, and this actually kind of surprised me, it shouldn't have, but it did surprise me when I heard this. The song in Pandemonium of Final Fantasy 9 is just this Pandemonium slowed down. But it doesn't sound like it unless you speed it up to match the speed of this Pandemonium. So if you go and watch it on YouTube and turn the speed to 2 times, you'll hear the same song. And I thought that was really cool because it's one of my favourite songs. Probably my favourite song in Final Fantasy 2 is this one. And yeah, I told you I would be making music trivia when we started this part of the game, so hope you're not too surprised. Unfortunately, the stupid random battles have to cut it out. Who cares about you, Mithril Golem? I don't know what the Mithril Golem is weak to, but I don't really want to fight him, but I will. Bloody hell. Leon, stop getting hit. Leon, stop getting hit. I should kill the Death Riders first. There's just 2 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Death Riders first. Yeah, this is the final dungeon of the game. Also, Dissidia has a good version of Pandemonium. I think it's the second Dissidia. Oh my god. They definitely didn't make this one easy on us, did they? And we can't flee. Okay then. We're dead. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to die that fast. It's fine. Honestly, the enemies in here are harder than the final boss, really. And the thing is, we leveled up our agility and we still can't run away from these guys. Leon's HP increased somehow even though he didn't get hit. Killed the Death Rider. We know how strong they are. The Death Riders are honestly the hardest enemies in here, I guess. They have blood swords equipped to them or something. And they can't be poisoned, except from they can be poisoned. But yeah, this, another reason why I should use a blood sword is you can heal yourself through all these enemies, as well as the final boss. There we go, good HP increasing. God damn it. Lamia Queen. You know what's funny, right? The Lamia Queen was a boss before you even fought any Lamias in the game. So I think the actual Lamias might be harder than the Lamia Queen in terms of health. They might have higher health. I'm not sure. But I still find it funny how you'll encounter the Lamia Queen before you find any Lamias in this game. No, that doesn't really matter because they're not exactly the hardest enemy in the game. Amaya. And good job that we cleared all the raid fights on Final Fantasy 14 on Tuesday, so I don't actually have to raid today, so that's good. Not that I don't like raiding, but it makes the timings a little bit more strict. Honest to fucking god, these Death Riders, there was no surviving that. Or at least for Leon, there was no surviving it. I just want to kill them. I don't want to risk raising anyone. But it is Leon. If anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be Leon. And like I said, I usually nickname the characters, but because I'm streaming and I want people to feel like they know who the characters are and not be like, oh, I remember that character when I was watching his stream. His name was Plimpo, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. His name was actually Tidus. Oh, okay. That was the dumbest. That was the dumbest choice because Tidus is the one person you can name whatever and have no difference on because he doesn't get named at all. Whatever, doesn't really matter. For a Mantis, I'm not really sure why it's casting Fire 16, but okay. Oh my bad, it's Mantis Devil. Just remember, this is supposed to be the castle of hell. All these enemies are what you would find in hell. So, if you don't want to see these enemies in real life when you die, just be a good boy. We're screwed. I'll try, but I think we're screwed. We can kill one. These guys is what you definitely not want to see in real life if you died. Death Riders. I remember when I was first making a YouTube channel with some of my quote-unquote friends, we thought we were so cool that we came up with the name of our YouTube channel was The Death Riders 101. It's so fucking bad. And the thing is, we never did anything on that YouTube channel. We didn't upload a single video about what we were going to. I ended up uploading videos that were completely unrelated and personal, really, but... or not really personal, but... we were supposed to be making stupid music videos, trust me. It was one of those stupid ideas you make when you're yeah. One of those stupid things you make when you're a youngling. But, what can I say? I was a youngling. which that might be cringe to you as well, calling youngling as opposed to kid. But that's just me. I don't like saying kid or child, I don't know why. See, we all do stupid things when we were kids, eh? Or younglings, whatever you want to call it. I saw him killing younglings. And I don't use that YouTube channel anymore, but you can still see it. It's not called the Death Riders 101 though. You can still see it if you want. It's I think it was called Grunt Ace 101 with an Ampharos Pokemon as the picture. There's some decent videos on there. At least decent for me. Most of the time though, you'll be looking at it to laugh at, not to think it was cool. My personal recommendation is the video Pokemon Emerald getting Wilmer to level 40 and evolution. Trust me, it's not because I get the Wilmer to level 40 and evolve it that I thought it was a funny video to watch. It's called me sounding like a gremlin shouting at my mum. Shut up! I was just talking about a game about spiders or something. It's cringe, but it's funny. Maybe it's only funny because I know what idiot actually made it. And then I have those stupid fake ghost videos. Those ones are always stupid to watch. I should make another one. I don't remember where the optional bosses are in here. They guard chests, I think they're monster in boxes. As you can see, we did go over the stream time, but like I said, I'm going to make this the extended edition. Because if there's any stream to have an extended edition, it's this one. Because we're at the end of the game. Another Diamond Curious, in case you're curious if anyone can wear it. That was terrible and no one can. I don't even think it's pronounced Curious, to be honest with you. Yeah, you were all late, so now you're forced to watch more. Don't really know what that laugh was, but I'm sure someone does. And Aluria doesn't get to watch the end of the stream. He doesn't get to see Emperor Mateus die. Or half of him died because the other half is in heaven. Mantis Devil. Leon, can you at least have 2000 HP by the time we're done with this? Reset the music for no reason. I can go down or up. I'm gonna go down. Because I don't know which way is the right way. How does what work? I'm a little bit confused. Which part you're referring to, sorry. There it is! World's first Quirrell! No, what happened? He split his soul or something, and he took over heaven and hell. He killed God and the devil. You kill him and then he kills the god and the devil, and then comes back and says, haha, I'm not dead anymore. It's kind of crazy, but I think it's kind of funny as well. I mean, let's be honest, Kefka may have caused the ruin of the world, but did he kill the devil? I don't think so. Also, Ribbon, yeah man. Okay, it's actually kind of rubbish. I'll be honest, they should have given the Ribbon earlier. Elixir, I will take. Quirrell Army. This is the First quarrel in Final Fantasy is in this game, I think. I don't think Final Fantasy 1 had any. I could be wrong, but... Yep. Maybe it did actually, I kind of remember fighting one. All the kittens in a box. Box of kittens. Is this one of the optional areas? No. It's just a place that's supposed to look cool. Okay. Don't know why they bothered. I really think Maria can get 4000 HP. I'm not sure about the other ones though. How the hell did you manage to miss? And still kill it? How did you kill it in one hit? I'm so confused. Cthulhu's pets. I mean, that's you're not wrong, they kinda do look like it. With their long whiskers. Leon, stop getting confused. Who do you think you are? Kane? Highwind? I'm not sure if in the original Final Fantasy II, the NES version, if Ricardo was called Ricardo Highwind, but if he was, then that would mean he was the first Highwind as well as the first Dragoon. Which I will give him to. That was a good thing to start. I mean, I'll always give it to him. He was the first Dragoon, and Dragoons are the best job class in Final Fantasy. Beast Demon. That is literally the names I call my cats. Just not as one name. I call my cats beasts, and I call them demons, creatures. I mean, they are all those things. Okay, I could've just went the other way, but whatever. More quarrels. But yeah, if anyone is planning on playing this game, I recommend the PSP version for all of these games. You have a cat as well, damn. I didn't know you brought a cat. But I would call it idiot as well if I was you, or if I was me, or if I was anyone. Cats are idiots. I just didn't know you had a cat. I know Jen has cats. Run. Wait, that was your cat? Damn. I've heard of them. And Run is a funny name. I can't really comment on Runt too much being a funny name when I had a cat called Scamp and Licky and Bartandalis. So yeah, but I'm still gonna call it funny. I remember when we had to give Bartandalis away, I was telling my mum, remember to not call it Bart. His name is Bartandalis. She still called it Bart. We shouldn't have had to give those cats away, but that's another discussion for another time. 2.0. Now that is a weird name, it's numbers. What does it even mean? I mean, that's nothing against it, I was just curious what it means. I mean, barring obvious exceptions, you can call it whatever you want, whatever you want. I need not say what those exceptions are. 0.0. How is 0.0 much shorter than 2.0? I guess it is, I don't know. Can we get away from this? Yeah. Now, I don't know. Okay, I guess we do have to go for a teleport. I do remember there being optional chests, but I don't know where they are. I guess there isn't? Oh no, there's still more. This is it. Yeah. You know what, let's use these potions, we bought them for a reason. Oh, okay, I guess. That makes sense. I'm not used to when people sometimes they call it point 0 instead of point 0, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. So these side parts here, you can go in these doors, and some of them have at the end of them bosses. Well then, I have to make my decision. I'll make it run away. Nope, we're fucked. Literally did one more than his HP what he had. Those Death Riders are way too fucking strong. At this point, I'm kind of like expecting to die, so yeah. You know what? Maybe you can def the Death Rider. How much does fire do on a Death Rider? Maybe fire was the true winner all along. What the hell? Why did one of your dogs climb out of a well? And your dogs are weird. Oh, fire actually is what you're supposed to use on them. Oh, well. Good to know. Honestly, these enemies are harder than the actual boss. Thank God you can save wherever you want. Well, it's slightly better. Hellhound. I guess that makes sense if he has red eyes. I want to make sure I kill a Mithril Golem so I can have it on the Bestiary and then talk about how I got my Bestiary to not 100%, but I tried, so I deserve a participation trophy. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to use magic. I thought maybe I could get away with physical attacks, but no. No. I mean, with crits they do decent, but no, not even worth it. And unfortunately, Leon, yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, participation trophy. Precipitation trophy, there you go. It's a better name for it. Damn, this guy is invincible. He's like he's made out of mithril or something. Damn. I wonder if we can get an aura off. Aura. Aru. I don't know how you pronounce it, but whatever. You do not like Guy. Don't worry, Alluria's right there with you. Wow, aura hit us all? Damn. Usually something that's level 1 will miss. It didn't work very well, but okay. Enhances effectiveness against various foes. My favourite description in the game. More like lowers effectiveness. We're just gonna have to hit it with a bunch of magic, to be honest with you. That's all I can think about it. Suppose in this game it might be in terms of enemies, but Diamond is stronger in gear. I like Mithril. Oh, Adamant would probably be it. Adamantite. Adamantite's probably stronger than Diamond if I'm going to be honest there. Well then, we got a lot of stats going up. Good job, we have 2 people who can use Cure. If you want to be safe, buy Cure on all your guys if you can, because that way you'll have even more MP to spare for healing. I don't really care about Leon. But if I ever fight another Mithril Golem, I'm just going to run away from it. Speaking of the Hellhounds, that's the 3rd time in this stream where I or someone else now has mentioned something and then an enemy that's basically what you mentioned comes out. Like, I mentioned imps, and then the next fight an imp came, and then I mentioned a Hell Gigas, and the next fight a Hell Gigas came, and now you mentioned your Hellhound or whatever. Now basically Hellhounds have came. What the hell? Yeah, there's one of the chests. Oh, we just need to find the other ones. Oh, there's my cats again, beast demons. I think Maria has the highest agility, so she has the best chance of running away if required. The day we get high enough stats to run away from Death Riders is the day that we live. They give you a lot of gil for not being able to use it. I should probably heal Guy, but... Genji gloves. Zombie Borgin. If you don't remember, he was a character who dies near the end of the game. Or near the beginning of the game. Yeah, Mithril is more like middle tier. You do remember him? Oh yeah, you were there when we fought him. Well, I think this guy's kind of easy. Well, the other guys, I don't really remember what the other bosses are. Yeah, this guy wasn't really anything. Then again, was the original Borgin anything? Not really. Go. Can we go around here? I think we can. Genji gloves are a staple from Final Fantasy, so I'm okay with that. I don't know which game they first originated in, because this is a remake, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I will say that they are most prevalent in Final Fantasy V. We just walked through the wall. I'm so confused where we are now. Even if we can't go through this way, we'll just walk back and go to one of the other doors. I don't think we can go this way. Well, I don't really see the point of this side passage, but yeah, okay. I'm okay fighting some of these battles because they don't kill you. It's the Death Rider with the Mithril Golems, like, man, that's a bit crazy. Well, when there's more than one Death Rider, like the two Death Riders. Speak of the Death Rider. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get any stats from this because I'm just going to run away after killing the Death Rider. I feel sorry for Guy. He tries his best and he just dies. But we have proved that we can run away from a Mithril Golem, so I'm not too worried about them. It's just they have too much defense and too much magic defense. I don't know what you're supposed to do to kill them. Or I guess we can't run away anymore. Alright then, I guess we're fighting it. I don't get why we could run away that first time and now we can't. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. If we use haste, perhaps we can go back to using physical attacks. Let's see. I mean, Aura did nothing, so we know not to use that again. Miss, 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 miss. Yep, of course. Fucking stupid. Honest to God, stupid. Well, I think it has more accuracy if you haste, I think it has more accuracy if you try to target a single person rather than everyone. These guys got way more defense than anything in the game. It's fucking insane. Really? You're useless, Leon. Useless, Leon. We're just gonna have to go in with magic. It's gonna take a while, but what other decision do we have? The answer is, we don't. I mean, we have elixirs and ethers, so I guess we're not too sad off. I'm gonna just have to level it up, that's all. Might take a... I mean, it's not gonna take a while because I'm not gonna sit here and grind, but the fight itself might take a while. I don't know how much HP they have, apart from it's a lot. At least she's leveling cured up while she's at it. I hate mythril golems, man. I don't know why they're so strong. But the thing is, they're not strong enough to really kill you unless you let them kill you. They're just too defensive. But we're close enough to the end of the game where I'm gonna have to push forward and do it. Good. Waste your turn. We're all on red health, so we should get a good increase of health. Well, except from you, guy. Well, you still were on red health, so you should probably end up getting a good increase in health. Still going, man. I don't know how we ran away from 2 mithril golems. We can't run away from 1. Maybe it's because the Death Riders were already there. Here we go. Well, at least life's increased. And Ultima. Our magic should just be stronger when we level up anyway, because our intelligence and all that increases. So there's that. We are getting those optional chests. I don't remember how many there are. What the hell? I didn't know there was like a secret boss in this game. Okay then. I guess there's a secret boss in this game I didn't know about. I never thought I would actually ever find a secret boss I didn't know about. But okay, here he is. Iron Giant. And he fire heals them. I don't really know why fire heals them, but okay. Well, he's probably gonna kill me, to be honest with you. Because I was not expecting him to appear. And he's an Iron Giant, so I understand he has a lot of defense. I'm not even sure if this guy's in the original. I'm gonna have to look him up after this, because I'm really curious now. I don't really know what I'm gonna do here. Superman? What the hell are you on about Superman? Or is it the music? I don't know. Okay, so our physical attacks do more to this guy than they do to the Mithril Golem. Got haste off. Okay, there we go. Got some attacks going off. Alright. I think we can kill him. I'm a little bit more confident now. I just was not expecting to find this dude coming out of the... as a random encounter. And I don't remember ever fighting him. What? Come back! No! What the hell? Why did he run away? Only to kill him? Oh no. You know what? If we don't fight him again today, tomorrow, after we do the super dungeon of Final Fantasy 2, I will reload this save and try and fight him to kill him. I think I'm going to clip that. That was crazy. I wasn't expecting some Iron Giant to appear in the first place and then to run away. What the hell? And we would have killed him as well. And we were kicking his ass. What loot did he have? He might have had a blood sword. Or a super blood sword. But since we're in overtime for this stream, unfortunately, I'm not gonna sit there and farm to look for like the war machine that came before. Which I guess he might be a reference to. But definitely interesting that he was there. I wasn't expecting to find something I didn't really know about. Let alone it being a boss. I thought I healed you fully, Leon. What happened? Maybe I didn't heal you fully. Well, it is Leon, so who cares? The thing is, I think because he escaped we didn't get any stat increases, which is kind of sad. Blaster 1. Should try using Blaster 2, maybe it'll actually do something. That, there's some stat increases. We definitely saw this chest, so we knew it was coming. Sorry, we have to fight the triple trouble over here. Ice Lizard. Ice Lizard. Oh look, Maria's got 4k HP, yay! The only problem I think I have with this game is that the cure just cannot keep up. Like in other games, you can heal yourself with cure, but in this game, you try to AoE cure, you're not getting much of it, even at high levels. So mine's is like level 11, and it still only heals like 100 or something. Barely even heals 1,000 on single targets. I hate Confuse. Stop. Okay, good, it isn't as bad as some of the others. Genji Helm, Monster in the Box. Tiamat. You should recognize this boss, that's for sure. Oh god. Because he was in Final Fantasy 1, or she. It was a she back in Final Fantasy 1. Looks like magic is the way to go once more. Something that Leon does not have EMP for. MP. Oh god, we just used fire on this. Why does she absorb fire? Doesn't really make any sense. I'm guessing thunder is good against her. Yeah, I just screwed up. I meant to say she in the first place. I always say he for some reason. Maybe it's because it's easier. She is like one extra letter than he. I mean, come on. You really expect me to remember a whole extra letter? Come on. What the hell? It absorbs thunder too? I'll assume it absorbs all the elements. So, good job, Holy's not an element, I think. It's pathetic. But what am I expecting? Yeah, in Final Fantasy 1 she wasn't like this though, that's why I was confused. Well, I don't think she's too strong, she's just defensively capable. Captain Planet? What the hell? Are you trying to make me... Are you trying to tell me that Tiamat is in the Captain Planet? What the hell? It was a little bit stronger, but nothing really worth talking about. So if I don't heal her, she will eventually die, because she has taken 3 damage each turn. I would never expected Tiamat to be in Captain Planet. Why the hell is Tiamat in Captain Planet? I don't even know what that is really. I've heard of it and that's about it. I kind of basically know what it is, but never actually watched it. Let's try Aura. Oh she is. Oh damn. I think the final boss has quite a lot of defense as well, which is why I usually use the blood sword. But we're gonna try it without. Perhaps fighting these super bosses will give us the strength we require. Or we could just level up magic. Either way works. Damn guy, calm down. Might as well level up Asuna, why not? I don't know if there's any other bosses, but we're gonna check all the doors. I'll be honest, I thought this would be a little bit faster, but I'm okay with it. Taking a little longer, it's okay. Okay, come on man. It isn't that hard to do Asuna. Leon. I hate status spells in this game, they're so dumb. That includes status removing spells as well, like Dispel and Asuna. See, look, that's Cure 11 and it only heals 750, like, come on. It's nothing. It's nothing. Well, she will eventually die, it just might take a while. Although I don't think it's going to take as long as like Omega and Shinryu did in Final Fantasy 1. Alright. We're a little bit low on health, but I think we'll be good. This does like 100. Yeah. Like when we get crits, we're lucky, but we actually do damage. But if we're not doing crits, we're not doing much. Well, axes I think work differently. There we go. Dead, dead, dead. Everyone's strength increased, I'll give him that. And Leon's, but Leon's Leon. But it wasn't that we wanted, it was the Genji helm. I'm giving it to Leon because he's just the main character, so I might as well. Main character privilege. Alright, Leon. You can stop complaining. Here, have some MP. Oh, there was a secret exit. Okay, I'll take it. Oh my god, no! Why is this a team comp that you can fight and you can't run away from? Why? Leon can't even do anything. And straight away Maria's dead. Fucking great. Oh man. I was relying on her as well. Wow, I actually hit. Right, it's fine. We're fine. I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine. Come the hell on. Just kill the rider, please. The rider's too overpowered. Thank you. For being hasty, that was pathetic. Well, I hope you like this boss, because this boss takes forever. What do you mean it's not a boss? I hate mithril golems, man. It makes me just want to, like, not go the optional paths. Because we're, like, right next to the end. Once you go through the middle door, you go to the final boss, I'm pretty sure. It's hard to raise in this game as well. Okay, there we go. We're good. We should be stabilized a little bit. Whoa, you did damage, man. I don't want to sit there using magical time because it just takes forever. So I'll do a mix. Leon's dead. Again. If only we could run away, wouldn't that be fun? I mean, I could try, but we need to get healing going on, that's the problem. Guy, flee. Or maybe I can put Protect on and we won't have to heal as much. I know Protect doesn't seem too good in this game. But he does hit too hard. Pretty hard. I hate Mithril Golems, man, it takes so bloody long. Why did I even use physical attack on Guy when I knew? Damn, actually, I take it back, that was worth it. Yeah, it's fine, miss Fairy, and I don't really care. I was talking shit about Ultimate, but it's like the strongest thing I have. Oh my god. I can't recover, that's the problem why I don't like these guys, is they hit so hard and you can't really revive people and keep them alive, you know. That's more problem with the battle system rather than the enemy itself, but maybe if I could run away. Oh well. Guy's invincible. I need to check my agility stat to see how high it is. I mean, I don't really have any bearing on how high I need to be to run away, but... You know what, actually I'm gonna look on the bestiary to see what, like, his stats are. And also if he's weak to anything. Because if he's weak to something, then I'll try and exploit that. Personally, I don't think he's weak to anything, he's just being a dick. Ultima takes too long to cast. That's how it is in every game. It's way too long to cast. 8 Mythril Golems. How many times am I gonna say that? Also, that's why Protect is bloody useless. It did like 2000 damage with Protect on. Come on. I mean, we'll kill it, it will just take a while. I don't know how close he is to dying. Leon, why? Don't matter how much HP Leon had, he's gonna die anyway. There's no way it's supposed to take this long to kill a Mythril Golem. Like, every time you get into one, it takes like 10 minutes real time to kill one. Imagine if I chose to fight 2. No way is that ever happening. Well, at least you get a lot of stat increases because it takes forever. Let's find Iron Golem. Not Iron Golem, whatever its name is. We'll be near the end, right? Mythril Golem. 2000 HP. Definitely way more defense than magic defense. However, lightning. Lightning's your weakness? Alright then. We found it. I mean, it makes no sense, but we found it. How does it make sense that lightning is good against it? I don't know. But then, what would make sense? That's the true question. Hopefully now we can actually kill them. Although I will admit, of all the spells I've neglected the most, it would be lightning, unfortunately. But if there's any time to level it up, I guess now is a good time. Beast Demon. Just one? Yeah, I'll take just one. Leon, get 2000 HP before we fight the final boss. Don't know if there's an optional chest in here, but I'm going this way anyway. Oh god. I hate ambushes, they take forever. I don't hate them because they attack first, I just hate them because they take forever till it's my turn. It's funny that this took like pretty much an hour longer than I thought it would to do the final dungeon. Alright, give us our turn. Nope. That's what I don't like about ambushes. It isn't that they get the first turn, it's that they get the first turn twice. That's what I don't like about it. They should get the first turn, that makes sense, but why did they get the first turn twice? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if it was an actual proper enemy, they could easily just kill you instantly. But these aren't a proper enemy, so we're fine. The Vile Warfare. There must be at least one more optional chest, because there is one thing we've not got. Genji chest piece. Oh god, please. I am so fucking happy they did not spam that. Because then I would have been pissed. I hate confused in this game. Specifically Confused 16. Me guy, me give me self HP. I mean, I wasn't wrong, was I? He gave himself HP. Curse. Cross is good for curse. Curse is one you would definitely want to cure instantly. Alright. I don't know what we're gonna fight here. Maybe we're fighting Hades. The hell is this? It's a fly! Beelzebub. Isn't that the name of the devil? Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. The Emperor didn't kill the devil, he just stuffed him in the chest. Why does it look like a fly? What's he weak to, I wonder? Or what is he immune to? Or absorb is what I should say. Lord of the Flies. You're trying to tell me Beelzebub is the Lord of the Flies? I thought he was the devil. I guess it makes sense if that's what his name translates to. Oh yeah, wasn't wrong. Fire absorb. Blizzard do not absorb. Whoa, that's Ultima level 3. That looks pretty cool. Oh, my Blizzard is pretty decent on that character. Alright, let's just take him down. I do slightly remember this guy, but I don't know. Most of the bosses in this game aren't exactly like unique or anything. They're kind of easy to kill. They just take a while. Although I feel like physical attacks might be better against this guy. Unless Ultima is the only one I would have an exception for. Yeah, that was better than Blizzard. Honestly, the poison might be rubbish, but like over time for a long battle, it probably like makes me save a turn in the long run. At least one turn. Yeah, haste him. Actually, god damn it. I circled too much times. Bloody hell, man. For a fly, that hit pretty hard. Come on, guy, that was awesome. I'll give haste to Guy, actually, because... Never mind, I won't be giving haste to Guy, because Guy is dead. Why'd you have to hit Guy twice, man? Well, at least Maria gets the cure out of it. Yeah, sorry this took so long, Ham. I wasn't expecting it to take as long as this either. Oh, I thought you were gonna go to sleep. My bad. I mean, we're almost done. This is the last optional boss. Not counting the Iron Giant that I accidentally found, that I didn't even know existed, but yeah. Well, welcome back in any case. We just need to kill this guy and then we'll pretty much be done with the game. We just need to fight the final boss. After that, we'll just be done with the dungeon is what I really meant. Honestly, yeah, keep using Confuse on the people who have Twist Headband, that's a good idea. I really wish they didn't have so high defense. Every enemy in this game has so high defense. You have more defense than a kitten curled in a box. And trust me, that's some high defense. That math flare looked like that. He has a wee mohawk going on for some reason. I don't know why he has a mohawk, but Now what I was wanting to do before was give haste to Guy, but I didn't get it off last time. Well, he did some damage, so I'll pretend it did good. What's a good omen, Basile? There we go. Yeah, increase your HP, guys. And axe. Black robe. Oh, right. I don't really know what that is. Is it like a TV show or something? I would say make sure you're fully healed, but you don't need to be fully healed just yet because we've still got random counters to deal with, unfortunately. Well, that wasn't wrong. Leon, please get 2000 HP. I don't want to cry. Ariane probably not gonna get 4000. That's okay. Wow, you're a dick, Leon. Oh, only one more door that we didn't go in. Oh, okay. Well, what have we learned? We're dead. What have we learned? Use thunder on the mithril golem. Bro. Try. That's what we learned. You know what? You know what? Just kill me. I don't even care anymore. I saved it after the boss, I think. Or did I? Don't even know if I did save it after the boss. Well, I'm not gonna let you kill me. Okay, good. Not so good. No, he healed more than I can deal damage to him. Oh no, never mind. We were casting fire. Okay. We have a chance to live this now. I don't know who's gonna die. No one. Good. Oof, that was close. Now I think we can recover from this. We just need to get a little bit of good luck. We raise everyone, we should be good. Attack. Oh my god, no! What happened is we're fighting the most bullshit enemies in the game. That's what happened. $200 is nothing, I know, but had to hit him with something. Look how low health we are. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do to live this. Of course, you're hitting the worst people possible. Leon! Hit Leon! Leon's the only one who has no stake. Like, he can't heal or anything. Oh my god. You keep hitting him, Leon. Now what are we gonna do? We don't have the MP to survive this. And we have elixirs, yeah, but don't have the turns. This Mythril Golem is too fucking strong. Hate them. Way overpowered. Hit Furion. I don't even care, just hit him. Thank you. Whoa, he lived. Okay, now we have a time to recover. If the elixir is good enough, anyway. I don't know whose turn is coming first, but... yeah. Okay, good. I made a good decision. Now we might actually live. Furion can survive attacks. I don't know why he has such high... oh yeah, because I give him all the Genji armor. I tell you, this is the hardest enemy combination in the game. Or, if you have one more Death Knight, then I would say it's the hardest, but hard would imply you can actually beat it. Good luck beating 2 Death Knights in the Mythril Golem. You'd have a higher chance of beating Cat, which is impossible, of course. Right, now we just need to push some offense. It only has 2000 HP. I'm sure we did like 300 of that so far. Done at least 500. Well, we might have leveled up our HP from doing all this. Yeah, okay, Leon is impossible to stay alive. There we go. It would only take 4 thunders to kill him. If that was all we used. Less than 4, probably like 3. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, does it? Yep, we managed to get under our control. Took a little bit of time, but yeah. It's because the Death Knight weakens you by slaying all your guys in like one hit. And then this guy comes along and thinks he's all hot. There we go. Now, we still have the resources to make it through here. I don't even care about the cure anymore. This is the only door we didn't go through. I don't really know how you're supposed to make it in that other room, but I guess I'll figure it out. And even for all that, still didn't level up our HP. Yeah, this did take longer than I thought it was going to be. Oh well. You know what? I'll just pretend I'm making up for not streaming yesterday. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Every time I get into an encounter, I'm scared. I'm slightly less scared about that encounter if I'm ready for it, because the thunder is really good, but without the thunder, yeah. I should have bought more thunders, that's what I should have done. Or trained it higher. I recommend anyone who's doing this, get your magic of thunder to at least level 5 on all your characters who have it. And give it to at least 3. Because those mythical golems ain't going down any other way. Another chest with a ribbon in it. Astaroth. Isn't that the name of like that World of Warcraft expansion? Wow, what a good start. Yo, I didn't know I was fighting a super boss straight up. It's fine, I can kill him. Oh no, I didn't give her the ethers, did I? Yeah, whatever. This person doesn't have as much defense, so I actually feel like I can kill this one. But has all the offense. As I say that, well, you know, we are judging off of Leon. Remind, he can't attack a Reaver. Man, I really should learn to not speak. But then why would I be streaming if I was to not speak? Guy, don't die. Guy, die. I think this guy's the hardest of the bosses. Yes. Yeah, just attack. Because now we've got to make sure we're doing more damage than he heals, and he heals with like every attack. We're not doing so good with that, are we? Yeah, I might, but not everyone else. Right, get haste on Furion. That shouldn't kill us. That was weak. Weak. Come on. With AoE I can understand, but single target? Come on. I don't even know what he absorbs. Like, he probably absorbs some stupid things. Let me try. We'll try fire. Guy, you can keep attacking. Oh, he probably absorbs fire now that he's using it. Please get it on Guy. Guy's actually strong. Me Guy, me strong. Oh my god, he doesn't absorb fire. What? Okay, really Guy. You were hitting for like 400 and then I buff you and then you're hitting for 90. How does that make any sense? I'm so glad they got rid of that stupid number and like 15 hit and all that rubbish system. It's stupid, it doesn't make any sense. I didn't even buy anything like wall, so we're pure on salt. There's no magic defense in this game for my characters. He basically heals to full when he does that. What the fuck? Why is everything so defensive? What doesn't make any sense? Where's his armor? He's naked. Why is he so defensive? Well, might as well put Protect on. You know, that spell that's super useful at being useful. Really? You know what, just kill me, I give up. This guy's way too overpowered. I hate how they design the enemies in this game, it's terrible. You know, if you're going to design an enemy, giving it 99999 defense doesn't make it hard. Makes it impossible. Like, the rest of the attacks are fine, even death, but the physical attack and then having like 9999 defense, come on. I'd laugh if he couldn't have killed Maria for some reason and Maria just won solo. I probably shouldn't have given up, but like when he uses physical attack, he can't do anything. He heals too much from it. Way too much from it. See, look at that, 1500. Yeah, good luck doing that when your guy's got 99999 defense and the only way to do that is to grind forever. In fact, I don't even remember fighting him before. Am I going the right way or am I wrong or something? I mean, I don't even need to open that chest, I can just walk past it. That's the thing, it's an optional boss. I did say I would fight all the optional bosses. We are at the end, so we might as well just fight the final boss. He might have a magic weakness, I will admit I didn't try that, but even if he does, what was all the physical attack damage? Like, how am I supposed to live through that? With max health, he wouldn't kill me, but he would take like 19,000 health and give it to himself. That's probably more health than he actually bloody has, the greedy fuck. Leon only died because of Blaster's RNG. Glad to see they didn't change how Blaster worked. From all the way back now. World. Yeah, I think another issue I had at the start of that fight at least was not having the MP on Maria, but that was a minor issue in the end of things. Oh my god, Ambush. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm speeding through this. This takes too fucking long. Oh, was that it? Usually they all attack. Yeah, you keep attacking me, man. I mean, they're not really hard, they just sit there fucking hitting you forever and ever and ever. 4 bosses in Pandemonium. But yes, Satan is not in this game, he actually died. They killed him. He has 7,000 HP, 180 defense, 70 magic defense. He doesn't have I guess his magic defense is kind of low. I can try fighting him again if these guys want, but yeah, I might fight him tomorrow. Apparently he's as strong as the final boss. Isn't it funny, the first strategy it says on this website is use the blood sword. Thanks. Or cast level 8 teleport, which would kill them instantly. Oh, come on. Man, the controls are stupid in this game. I mean, I could do the blood sword strategy. Yeah, why not? I want that ribbon. I don't really, but I do want it, so I'll take it. Maybe if we can actually get away from these stupid quarrels being annoying. Maybe this will be the tutorial to show you how overpowered the blood sword really is. I hope you're ready, because the blood sword is ready. Well, the blood sword may be ready, but the fight isn't letting us do the blood sword yet. We have to wait. I think I should cut this stream into 2 parts when I upload it to YouTube, because 5 hours is a little bit long. Might just I'll cut it to, I don't know where I'll cut it, but yeah. Okay, so we'll give Furion the boot sword. Just go into it. But give a beast. Ace to him. Berserk to him. Actually. Oh, come on. Protect on you. Let's see if we can actually get anything off. Oh, thank God he didn't die. That would have pissed me off. Yeah, of course you missed. Or at least it's supposed to be strong. I don't know why it's not really hitting, but okay. Unless they just completely nerfed it in this emulator version, which is a joke. Meaning they didn't actually do it. I mean, even though we have the blood sword on, even if it doesn't work, I think if we buff up we should be able to still do it. What the hell? Look, that's with protect as well. What have they done to the blood sword? It's supposed to like be overpowered. You're useless, guy. Do you have berserk? No. You do need to heal. That's really weird why blood sword isn't doing what it should be doing. There you go. That's more like it. When it hits, it hits. It just needs to take a bit of time to get there sometimes, I guess. You keep trying to berserk him, and you might eventually hit him. I'll need to look up what aura does. It has to do something. Come on, guy. Come on. Berserk isn't the hardest spell to get off on someone. Maybe there's a plan B. Okay, now if the first one didn't prove it to you how overpowered the blood sword is, there you go. There's another plan. We just need to see if we have the right item. There we go. Bacchus's wine cider. Oh yeah. That's how it works. Actually, I forgot that's how it worked. Or maybe I didn't even know in the first place. A laugh of the item even missed. What? That was pathetic. What happened? Well, it doesn't matter. He's still healed. It's better than anything anyone else is hitting with. Isn't that like every enemy in the game? I'm just gonna hit him with spells now from now on. Except from Leon. Leon's spells are rubbish and I can't be bothered grinding them up. He does have 2000 HP at least. I think maybe this guy just has higher evasion than the Emperor, who doesn't have as much evasion, so maybe that's why I missed a few blood swords at the start. Or now. Okay, I can understand Magic Beast and Spellcaster, but where the hell did Earth come into that? Fucking... what the hell? At least I feel like I can make that up, but damn, that was a heavy hit. And that was with Protect and Blink. Not just one, both. How the hell? Like if I die this time I won't fight him anymore, but... I'm going to continue fighting him until I die. Or until he dies. He has 7000 HP. Just feels like a lot, but yeah, when you're hitting hits like that. Oh no, I'm not gonna use cheese. I'd rather give up than use cheese, at least on stream. Well, I don't even know if he can cheat on the emulator. He probably can. I mean, it is an emulator. You can do anything on that. You just have to, like, if he doesn't use his absorb attack, like, or his main attack. Well, I would probably just lower the defense, to be honest, but even then. There we go. It was still a bit of a challenge, but yeah. So the blood sword. Yeah, that's how strong it is. If it gets hit, if it hits, it's going to do damage. Welcome back, Basil. Yeah, of course I'm going to save it. I save it. I would say I save it too often, but I don't. I either save it too often or don't save it often enough. Unfortunately, he wasn't the final boss. Will Guy get 5000 HP? Probably not, but me. He is. He is easier. That's because whenever he hits you, I'm pretty sure he doesn't absorb like 2,000 of his health. That's what made the other dude strong. That's literally the only reason why I couldn't beat him without the Buzzsaw strategy, was because he would hit for 2,000 of your health and absorb it all, I mean. Oh, we still got more floors to go. Actually, this might be the last floor, or maybe there's another floor. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. As long as we don't encounter stupid enemies. Now I think we're close to the end. Oh, come on. It's not the enemies I didn't want, it was the ambush. I don't even know which ones to hit first, so I'll just hit them all. I mean, look, they're not even hitting anything, but damn does it take a while. Yeah, after playing the future Final Fantasies, these Final Fantasies feel so slow. And this is the remake as well, that's what makes it worse. Maybe it's because it's on the Game Boy Advance. So much for being advanced anyway. You get the first turn every turn as well. And Leon, can you stop being paralyzed? Or sleeped. Both. Sleeped isn't even a word, but yeah. Maria's strength increase, just what we wanted to see. I will give an ether when I need it, but for now I don't think I need to use it. Counter, man, and counter. This time it wasn't even an ambush and they're still getting the first turn. I must be slow as or something. This must be the last floor. I mean, this dungeons went on for so long, even not counting the super bosses. Or they're not really super bosses. Well, maybe that other one I would count the super boss, but most of them were pretty easy. And then the Iron Giant I wouldn't count as a super boss either, because he seemed kind of easy. He just ran away for some reason. I don't know why he ran away. For a boss, I don't know why he would run away. Why is everything so fast in this game? Oh well. Luckily when you go onto the final floor it doesn't instantly put you in the boss. You have time to heal and stuff. That is the weirdest looking staircase in this game. I said I was going to look at my agility ages ago and I never have yet. But I really should. It must be like 20 or something because everything in this game is faster than me. There's not a single enemy in here that's not faster than me. Alright. Unless it's... Yo, it is speed. Must be. Oh well. Guy, strength increase. He's the only one that needs any increase. Oh my god, encounters. What even is this? This is like... well, this is nothing. Well, the Thunder Gigas is the strongest Gigas in the game, but it's not really saying much. The bombs, I'm really confused why they there. I don't really remember what the Thunder Gigas was weak to, so I'll just hit him with whatever. I mean, fire level 9 is bound to do something. Okay, never mind. 279 is kind of rubbish. But he only has like 2000 health. There was a boss in that dungeon a couple of dungeons ago, so not too far away. I don't think our strength hasn't increased that much by the time we last fought him. One bomb shall live. But not anymore. Nope, there's still more. I really don't remember it being this long. While I do like the music, I never said I like the final dungeon. I always found it kind of bland. But then again, when you're comparing to Final Fantasy 5's and 8's final dungeon and 6's, those three have the best, by far. The reason why those three have the best is they're not just go through a big dungeon. Well, 5 kind of is, but I don't know, it feels more unique than that. All the other final dungeons are just like big place, walk through. And also die. The Fire Gigas is easy compared to the Thunder one. Damn, he still took quite a bit to kill. But good job the bombs were just like happy to let me kill him. Because they didn't even attack me. I'm so hungry, I'm gonna get something to eat after this stream is done. I don't know what, but something. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the final teleport. Yep, there we go. Make sure you're healed up. I mean, you should have some resources to keep you healed. I'll use my ethers first. Should be us fully healed. Beyond stats are so low. Oh, come on, why is there encounters here of all places? You're ruining the moment, guys. It's supposed to be like the final boss and then like these guys just come in and are like, haha, hi, we're not really strong but we're gonna get in your way. Well, at least I might get a stat increase that might make the final boss a bit easier, but can't really foresee what. Strength, maybe? Or skill. Oh wait, there's more? What the hell? Oh my god. Did they just do what they did in the other fucking game where they put a super maze as like the last floor? I think they bloody did. This thing, man, must have some defense because it was a boss not too long ago. I guess not, because he hit quite hard on it. Huh. I'll try doing physical attacks next then. Maybe we just outgeared it so far in like one dungeon. No, that's exactly what I thought I would do. Why is that so strong? Maybe it's weak to poison and that's why. I don't really have much poison, but yeah. I should have leveled poison up more. I think it might have been useful somewhere. But there's so many things to level up in this game, like, you really can't level it all up unless you grind. Which is something I wasn't really doing. I kinda want Guy to get 5000 HP, look how close he is. Holy Lance, okay, that was worth fighting him for. Is the teleport at the bottom left? I don't know. Okay, this is it. Even someone who's never played this would probably be able to tell. You're supposed to heal everyone. Ninth floor. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on! Any reason to have an encounter in this part? No! You're breaking the flow, man! And we can't even run away from it. Oh, of course. It's insane what they decide to do. It's like they knew I was going to pop items. Have you ever been in a game where the final boss room, the room where the final boss is in, has encounters? It doesn't happen. Well, now you have. It's Final Fantasy 2. I mean, it's just a king behemoth. He's not really strong. I guess he kind of is. But like, this was back when meteors didn't know what meteor was. Behemoths didn't know what meteor was. So that was a weird screw up. Alright, Behemoth, if you get Firion 5000 HP or 4000 HP, I'll forgive you for attacking me. And wasting my ethers. Well, at least you increased his HP. Ah, whatever, close enough. Bloody hell, all that? Damn. Okay, now it's the final boss. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me, but the hand of man, which deals in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. He looks different in literally every game you fight him in. This is what used to be, in the original Final Fantasy 2, just the regular boss theme. So yeah. He has his own unique spell that he will use, called Star. This is where I probably should have had like healing magic or shield magic, or I don't know the word what you would use to defend against magic. Whatever. Yeah, see, he's not exactly the weakest enemy in the game. If you give Berserk to people, he should be good. Berserk doesn't seem to be the most accurate move. And watch what Ultima does. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I meant to just target one. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and it'll hit Guy and Leon. Hit Leon. At least I hit one of them. As you can tell, he's immune to poison. Oh, nice. Ferium. Let's get Blink on just in case. Guy, can you do any better? Crick? Well, all that buffness just went to nothing. Let's focus on attacking now. Oh, he isn't immune to poison? Damn. The final boss isn't immune to poison. Did they keep this into the game? Yeah, you'd probably have had to level it up. I'm pretty sure in the original version, you could actually turn the final boss into a toad. Yeah, this is his unique move, Starfall. And for some reason, it's not even 16. Also known as Meteor to those with normal speaking tongue. I'd laugh if it actually worked, even though it was level 1. It heals him. What? What? It heals him for 20 as well. Like, what? Why even? What? That doesn't make any sense, but I don't really care, but. Just kind of funny, but whatever. Holy shit, he's as bad as the other fucking guy. No wonder you bring in Blood Sword. Fucking hell, did you see that? He literally just healed all of his health back. We just have. Guess we have to be way more offensive. Oh, I think that was a crit as well, so might heal a little bit less at normal times. That was a little bit weak. By fire. This guy has like the strongest attack, but sometimes he doesn't. Well, Suna's not gonna help. I mean, Slow's not gonna help. Like I said, if I can't kill him, I will use the Blood Sword strategy. I really don't understand why they thought that was a good idea. Why can't we have the defense you have, you ugly fuck? I mean, his defense is through the fucking roof. At least give us some of that. You can't change weapons in this game, so you really just have to keep going or die. Who's that gonna use haste? This guy can't do anything when he's slowed. Actually, I want you to use haste. Leon can use it. Go ahead and use Dispel, ya ugly cat. Honestly, without the Bloodsword, this guy is actually genuinely difficult. Just because of the physical attack taking so much HP from you and absorbing it. The damage isn't the problem, it's the absorb, that's the issue. I would actually be fine if the damage stayed, but you didn't have as much of an absorb. The absorb can stay, I guess, just why does it have to be so high? That's the issue. By attacking now. Do we have any useful items that we could use? Maximize intelligence. Spirit. You know what? Maximize intelligence sounds pretty cool. The thing is, what the hell is spirit and what is intelligence? The game doesn't really tell you. Let's see if we did good damage now. Actually, that was pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't amazing or anything, but compared to what we've been doing, pretty good. I mean, we might as well use some of these, what they're there for. We know that this only does like 300 damage or something like that, nothing too major. I wish he would spam this, apart from the fact it takes forever. Yeah, the further damage we can do without him casting any physical attacks, the better, but we can only get so far, I think. Spirit might be healing, I'm not sure. Let's try Ultima again, it must be stronger. Oh god. You know what, yeah, use slow. If I'm not using physical attacks, use slow. When was the last time we even used a physical attack? We must have dealt over like 19k already, so I think we're good. Oh, that actually wasn't that strong. Let's try fire, might be better. This boss is probably the reason why you would train magic for Leon specifically. His physical attack's not too good. I wish it was easier to tell which buffs you've got on. I mean, it's easy to tell when you've got Blink, it's the other ones like Haste and all that I can't really tell. There we go, now we got to do all that damage. And hope he doesn't do another physical attack too early. But we have to raise as well. Oh no. Fortunately for us all, I'm pretty sure every Final Fantasy after this, they don't have as high defense. Like, you're actually gonna be dealing damage. This game is an anomaly. An anomaly, to say the least. That's for sure. wonder how Holy does. Wonder how Holy's up. But you can see why I recommend you use the Blood Sword now. I mean, if he's gonna use the Blood Sword, why don't we, you know? Suppose it's only fair. Also, your attacks aren't really that good, guy. Your attacks aren't that good, guy. But we'll just keep casting them, since it's about all you bloody can do. I'm guessing this guy has 10,000 HP. I'm not really sure. Yeah, your Holy, Fire, they all do about the same too. Bye, guy. Let's try using the Sage's thing on the Rhea. Starfall. Go cook some burgers because that's how long it takes for Starfall to cast. It's not that bad. I mean, doing 152 or 137 is really weak, but it might add up if we're lucky. I mean, it's not really any more skill based than just doing it the other way with the sword. Yeah, as you can see, I don't think I even did that much damage to him. He has 15,000 HP. Oh, that's in that version. No, yeah, he does. He has 15,000. What the hell? His defense is 210. There's no... You know what? I really should just use the Blood Sword strategy at this point. He has no weaknesses. He has no weaknesses. I'm just gonna try to kill him. See, the game is like, oh, emphasize evasion. Well, I put Blink on and he's hitting me anyway. Oh yeah, you should probably be using shields. Yeah, we're going to use the Blood Sword strategy because I really don't want to make this last too long, and honestly, who cares which strategy you use to beat this boss? I'm sure if I actually tried, I could beat him without the Blood Sword strategy, but it's damn near 12 o'clock at my time, it's a little bit late. I call it a strategy, but you're effectively just hitting him anyway. Like, all you do is just hit him. That feeling when you're so weak you can't even kill yourself. How can you be so weak you can't even kill yourself? I know this looks stupid, but who cares? It's the fastest way to kill yourself because only his physical attack is strong enough to actually scare you. Everything else is too weak. Oh, that's why you can't kill yourself, because you got Genji armor on. We're all poisoned now. You'd basically just be sitting here using the strategy I was doing, you'd be sitting here for ages, hoping to God he didn't hit you with a physical attack, and that's just not fun. It's just not fun, I'm sorry. I don't want to cheap out, but... Come on. If you have 2 blood swords, equip 2, but I only have 1. I already saved this text. Ambush. How can you even ambush you? Just do the exact same strategy I did for the other guy. Yeah, go ahead, dispel me. I've not even set anything up yet, mate. Yay, the berserk actually went off. That's fine. Yeah, you miss. You miss. Why? You know, get poison on him as well, why not? It'll be like 3 damage, but who cares? Damn, he's not getting poison on him, why? Now we basically just do the same thing what we were doing last time. We just cast a bunch of spells on him. If there's any time for him to waste a physical attack, it might as well be at the start. There we go, now we're getting into it. I'm sorry, Emperor, but it is time for you to become less living. I don't know why I just told everyone to physical attack, but whatever. Curse is one of the worst things you can get on you right now. I'm not sure why he's not getting poisoned. I mean, he got poisoned last time. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but imagine having that time where, I mean, you wouldn't know it, but holy shit. You wouldn't know it, but what if he survived with 3 health? You know? I don't want that to happen. We just hit him and hit him and hit him. That's the problem with this boss, is he's either too easy or too hard. You can never get him in the middle where it's like a decent challenge. I guess he could still potentially heal up all of his wounds. Have to be unlucky for that to happen. Like what's happening to me right now. I think that they fucked up and they made the enemy have 100% accuracy, because no matter any time I've used Blink, he's always 100%. Every enemy that I've ever fought has... Why? What happened there? Why did you... Are you stupid, guy? I pressed A 1 time. Whatever. Also, he just used physical attacks 3 times in a row. What a prick. He must have healed everything by now. Even this stupid strategy is not even that great because he's just invincible. 4 times in a row, come on, use something different. You can't kill him. Finally. He must have healed all of his health after that. Varian, come on. I gave you the blood sword for a fucking reason. It wasn't to miss. Oh, now you have an excuse to miss, but still. Oh, this is insane. I've never failed with the blood sword strategy, but now I feel like I will. Because I'm getting such bad RNG here. Okay then. That makes it up for it, kind of. And that is 5 physical attacks in the space of a few attacks. That is a lot. Usually he's casting all these other fucking things, but damn. Oh well. We're getting it a little bit back under control, that's all that really matters. Oh, really? How do you use so many physical attacks? Last time he only used it like 3 times and we were in it way longer. I mean, I know it's the smart thing to do, but I'm relying on you being done. I mean, let's face it, Leon is gonna die regardless of if he's full health or not. Well, that's only for physical attacks. He does hit you with other things, so I suppose it's worth healing anyway. Okay, now we've got it under control. You know what? At least it made it for a bit of a challenge in the end. If you have 2 blood swords, well, you can imagine how fast you would kill him then. Yeah, Leon, go! You can kill him. Leon, you're useless. Yeah, you just feed the Emperor's addiction. Addiction to hit me with physical attacks all the time. Bloop, bloop. It's kind of weird that it sometimes does a lot and it sometimes does still decent but not super a lot. I'm so surprised he's not hit Varian with slow yet. Miss. I'm surprised it misses so much today. That's the first time he's used it this pool, damn. It's not even that strong, to be honest. I don't even know why this one looks so scary. The strongest move is by far the stupid physical attack. It's the only one I need to be scared of. I wish we could get Star as a move, that'd be cool. See if Holy does more damage. There we go. Getting back into it. Alright, Emperor, you're going down. So, yeah, this recent playthrough has definitely shown me some things that have caused me to like this game a little less. Which is unfortunate. I didn't want to like a game less than when I entered it, but it's gotta happen. I still think it's the best of the first three, but definitely has lowered on my rankings, that's for sure. It's only moved down one place. Before it was above 10 and now it's just below 10. So that's okay. And by 10 I mean Final Fantasy 10. The leveling system isn't even what it was. It was the high defense and the stupidly overpowered. No, honestly, the stupidly overpowered enemies are only because of high defense. So yeah, just the high defense. That's what's pissed me off about this game. Everything else is fine, really. The high defense is really the root of everything. If you didn't have high defense, it wouldn't be as much of an issue. I could actually have a fair fight with this guy if he didn't have so high defense. I think even if you grinded your stats so high, you would still not be able to deal much damage to him. Can you actually not miss with haste? I really need it to hit. Otherwise he's going to hit me with physical attack and win. Starfall X. It looks way too strong. I'm not even that strong. Right, whatever. We killed it! It's finally over! Final Fantasy 2 was a cursed game. Not really. It just, we had a lot of issues when we started Final Fantasy 2 and, a little bit sad, but we're finally done. Oh. Here we go, here's the trend of enemies taking 10 years to dissolve. Actually, no, that wasn't that long. Final Fantasy 4, oh my god. That one takes forever to dissolve if you play as SNES. Impossible! Defeated by maggots like you! Not once, but twice! Who are you? Nga! In the NES version, his death scream was Uboa. It's done. Now, let's get out of here. Wait, we're not done with Final Fantasy 2, we still got a super dungeon to do tomorrow.
It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, there is nothing left to fear. Thank you. With all my heart, I thank you.
With the combined strength of Kashwan and Finn, we will build the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I'm sure Scott is smiling down upon me from above. I don't know why I gave him that voice. Look at you. Do you realise what you've done? Who am I supposed to steal from with the Empire gone? Put me out of job. Guess I'll just have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs, Dick. You showed him, Farian. You're every bit of man I paid you for. If you ever feel like trying your hand at pirating... What? That not sit well with you, Maria? Ah, looks like your next battle's already begun, Farian. That doesn't make any sense.
You did it. I'm sure my father is very happy for you up there above the clouds. I'm going to be working here serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help.
Joseph?
We We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what has been lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all.
Where'd they go? And there's nothing over there. War finally over. Yes.
We can live in peace again, together. Right, Leon?
We cannot go back to the way it was. Not anymore.
But why? Don't go, Furion, stop him.
Maria, Leon is right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Leon, when the time is right, we'll be waiting. I don't even know where he goes. He just goes away. Well, we should be going too. This is only the beginning. The long struggle was finally at an end. The Emperor, Pandemonium. The plague of monsters. All had been driven from the land. Peace had returned to the world. The winds of war would mend. It doesn't work when my voice winding. And the memory of those bitter days would eventually fade. It doesn't work with my voice when it's too slow. But one thing would never be forgotten. A band of young heroes once saved the world. This is actually one of my favourite ending themes of all the Final Fantasies. I think 2, 4 and 8 and 6 and 5, all of them have good ending themes. It's hard to choose one. 6 has the one with all the characters having their own themes. That one's pretty cool. I like that part. But we'll get there. Yep, Final Fantasy 3. Oh, you could tell I'm not an amazing fan of Final Fantasy 3. The problem with Final Fantasy 3 is that everything Final Fantasy 3 tried, 5 did better. So going back to Final Fantasy 3 feels too archaic to me. And also the final dungeon is insane. It's not my least favourite, 15 is, but it's definitely one of my least favourite Final Fantasies. I have a struggle determining if I like it more than 1. I think I do. I think I like it more than 1, but that's because 1 is too basic. For me, anyway. But the remakes of 1 have more content than anything 3 does. Well, that is Final Fantasy 2, so now I've got to give my thoughts on it. So, good game, play it. I've already given my thoughts during the game, but I'm going to say it again. You should all play this game, at least give it a try, because it's definitely unique. It sets a lot of things that will come later in Final Fantasy, and it's honestly fun if you take some of the mistakes I did and fix them. For example, getting the weapons in Mysidia early. Stuff like that can make it better. Unfortunately, the game does fall down a bit when you get to the final boss, but outside of that, if you have the blood sword, it isn't too bad. But yeah, there's some issues with it, but still worth playing, and I think it is the best of the first three, and also has the best story of the first three, because 1 barely has a story, and 3 barely has a story until the very end. And yeah, so that is Final Fantasy 2. We are done with 1 and 2. We still got 10 more games to go. The end. Save this somewhere. I'm gonna save it on file 3, why not? And that's it. I would look at more stuff, but yeah. Here's the Soul of Rebirth. We will do that tomorrow, so look forward to it. It should not take us 4 hours to do the whole of Soul of Rebirth, but we'll see how long it takes. And yeah, I'm going to end the stream now, so thank you all for watching, and hopefully we can return tomorrow. Check out my other places like YouTube and that if you want more stuff, or Twitter for updates, because I do post stuff there. I don't post random stupid stuff. Wait, yeah I do, never mind. Anyway, yeah, thank you all for coming, and goodbye, and have a good day. That was the best ending I've ever done so far. Oh wait.